Hi, welcome to another Go Wild Outdoors. Brockwell Woods again, who would have known. I'm with me friend here today, Liam.
Alright.
Yeah, he's a seasoned wild camper. He's never done a hammock before, so this is going to be your first for Liam, isn't it? Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, so we're going to get him in a DD camping hammock. Give you a go in one of them. We'll set some tarp up and stuff. There's a few news this week actually. I've got some new gadgets for dinner, so I've got some gadgets that we'll be cooking with.
Cool.
Quite good. I've got a new dish I want to try. We're going to do a pork chili soup. Nice. So that's a new. Liam's hammock, he's new to hammocking. He's also got a brand new, never been slept in the bag, in its labels. We've got the DD camping hammock, so that's new as well. I think there's another new as well, but I can't remember what that was. So what I'll do is we'll just go and get some gear. We'll get our site set up and stuff, get some hammocks set up, then we'll come back, then we'll do a rundown of what's going to be happening for the rest of tonight. Okay with that?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Way aye. Oh, wow. Oh, it's always good to sit down. Right, well that's the car unloaded. At last, how many? 3 trips?
Yeah, somehow.
3 trips and about 6 tons of gear. It's amazing how lazy you become when you've got the car close by and you can bring any amount of gear with you. I dread to think what it would be like on a lightweight hike. I don't think I would cope. Anyway, that's the car unloaded. I'll just have 5 minutes to relax. We've picked our trees. We're gonna get some hammocks and tarps set up. You don't need to see that. I think you're probably sick to death of hammock and tarp setups. So we'll get that done, and then we're gonna go for a wander, get some firewood, etc. So I'll bring you back when we're settled and the camp's built, etc. Okay, so we'll see you in a bit. Yeah.
One eternity later.
Right, so welcome back. That took forever to get camp set up, but to be fair, made a cracking job of it. So I'm going to take you for a quick walk around camp now. Liam's standing there like a spare part. Yeah, excellent. So I'm just going to spin this camera around and we'll have a look. So there we go. So this is my sleeping quarters. So there's my hammock and my tarp. We've got some posh Gucci lanterns there for later. They'll be canny. I've got my underquilt on. It's going to rain tonight. I don't think it's going to be particularly chilly. I've just got my underquilt on there, just a little bit of extra comfort. Got this fire pit set up, all ready to start cooking our tea later. I think we're going to have a cuppa first. We've got the kettle set up. Liam is going to be lighting the fire later using non-traditional means. He's got no idea what that means. Okay, so we'll have a look at that. So we've got that set up. As it's due to rain, we've been a bit proactive and we've set a tarp up above the fireplace there, so hopefully that'll be good. And then over to Liam's boudoir. So he's got the same setup as me. He's got the DD camping hammock, he's got the DD underquilt, a DD 3x3 tarp under there, and he's got a little posh night light for later on as well. Just got all our rubbish and stuff. Like I say, we've cheated massively. Because we've got the car and we're able to bring loads of stuff, we've done just that. So we've brought our own firewood. I've brought like some nice treats and things for tea and snacks later, so we're all good. So without further ado, let's get set up. Liam's going to get this fire lit and I think we'll get the kettle on. We'll have a cup of coffee. Yeah, cup of coffee sounds good. And then we'll have a bit of relax, and then we'll go on and cook some dinner a little bit later on. So we'll see you later. Say bye, Liam.
In a bit.
Right, so without further ado, Liam is gonna light a fire using non-traditional means. So we've just got some cotton wool and Vaseline, and we've got a fire steel there. Dead easy. You just strike your fire steel, and that will take a spark eventually.
Oh, just reset that slightly.
Eventually.
Yay! Let's go. Go on, it's alright. That's good.
Oh, there we
Brilliant.
go.
It's away.
Smashing.
So then just use your twiggage now. I'm just going to lay some twigs on. I've got a log on the side there just to give you a bit of a lean-to. just to lay your twigs on so you're not smothering the fire.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
that,
I
perfect.
see.
There you go. Yeah, just put a handful on. There's something sort of primeval about lighting fire, isn't there?
It's far too enjoyable.
It's probably the oldest invention known to man, and it just brings out that.
We've been messing around with it ever since.
Yeah. Look at that. You could probably just dump a handful on there now. That's
big
cast
enough
there.
now,
Yeah,
isn't it?
we're not going to lose that now, I don't think. Okay, so there you are. The fire's away. We're going to let that build up a bit. I'm going to put the kettle on now. Going to have a cup of coffee, I think. Have a bit of a relax for a bit, and then we'll come back with some cookery. At last, sit down, hot drink. We'll start and relax now. The fire's crackling away there to itself quite happily. Got a hot drink. I'm on the Bovril. William's on the hot chocolate because we're hardcore. Might have a beer or two later after dinner. So we're going to have these. I'm going to have a bit of relax, and then I think we'll get started on dinner with what we're having again? Pork chili. Forgot there. Going to have the pork chili. Got a new kitchen gadget. Probably if you like weight backpacking, it's probably of no interest to you, but again, we've got the car. We can bring the kitchen thing if we want to. So we've got some little gadgets and things, so we'll get that done. So I'm going to stop blethering on. I'm going to enjoy my hot drink in the fire and have 5 minutes peace. So we'll catch you later. Bye. Right, it's time. Spicy pork chili soup. Okay, nice and easy. So I've got my pan on. Bit of olive oil. I've heated the pan over the fire, so I'm just going to go in with a bit of olive oil. And some pork mince, this lean pork mince. Lovely jubbly. So I'm just going to go in with that. Don't want the paper. So that's just going to fry off till it's no longer pink. So I'll just get my spoon. Give that a stir. Couple of logs on the fire. Okay. While that's becoming no longer pink, while that's frying off, we've got a green pepper. This is from my allotment. I've got an onion. This is from my allotment. And I've got some cloves of garlic, again from my allotment. Now I promised you something new. This might not be new to some of you, but I think it's really quite cool. It's my little chopper. Pardon the expression. Just 3 blades in there. No power needed. Oh, look at that! How amazing is that?
When you were pulling it, it wasn't chopping.
No, it was.
Sure it was.
You telling me it's broken? There you go.
Hey.
For the doubters. Excellent. So, while my pork's frying off there, I'm just going to chop this up. So we'll start with the, well, the pepper's easy. We'll do the onion. So, top and tail. Peel the onion. Because it's being chopped in me chopperizer, in my little machine, doesn't really matter how I chop this, I can be quite rustic with it. So, like that. I think we might have to process this in batches, I think.
Come on. Got it?
No. Stupid tripod. There you go, I've got it.
Got it? Cool.
Yeah. There we go, just drop that down a bit closer to the fire. Yeah, that's better, that's cooking better there now. So, let's do my onion while I'm waiting for that. Actually, it'll go in a oneer, I think, actually. Look at that!
That is impressive.
Super finely chopped onion. Look at that. I'll give that another 2 or 3. For no other reason than I'm enjoying it. There we go. Chopped onion. Right. So that's the onion done. Chop some garlic, so I'm just going to chuck some garlic in there now. I could do this with my knife, but the novelty value of this. Chopped garlic. That's pork's fizzing away to itself quite nicely there. So, there you go, there's some more washing up to take home. Amazing. Okay, that's going to take a few more minutes, I think, to fry off. So, I might bring you back. It's going to take a few minutes, so I'll bring you back when that's ready to go, and we'll crack on with that. Can't do anything more till that's browned off. Okay, so catch you in a bit.
A few moments later.
We're back again. So my pork's cooked down there, no longer pink. It's just starting to brown in the pan. It smells good. So while we're waiting for that to do, I've just chopped some onion, garlic and celery. So that's going to go in there. I'm just going to cook that for a few minutes, just to soften it down. While I'm waiting for that to cook, I'll get my pepper chopped, and then we'll see what's going to go in next. So I'm just going to pop that in there. Like that. Give that a stir. So that's celery, an onion, and too many cloves of garlic. I think Liam and I both like garlic, so
Good.
yeah, there should be a couple of cloves. I think I put an extra one in there for the hell of it. So I'm going to mix that in. Just cook that down now, just to soften the veg, just for a few minutes. While we're waiting for that to happen, got my pepper. Green pepper, you can use the red pepper if you want, just as the soup's going to be red anyway with the tomatoes. A green pepper just gives you a bit of contrast. I'll just take this pith out. I'm not chopping the pepper as finely as I have with the other ingredients, just for it. It's going to give you a bit of something in the soup. A bit of something, a bit of crunch, a bit of texture, I think. Yeah, texture.
There we go.
Good job you're here.
Much thicker, it absorbs all the juices as well.
Keeping us right with me words, says Liam. In with the peppers. Give it a mix. So far so good. Give that a few more minutes. So while we're waiting, I will get my next ingredients. As you can see, this is all pre-prepared. So I've got some chopped coriander, that's for garnish when it's done. Chicken stock cube. And then I've got my my spices in here. So in here I have, there is ground coriander, there's cumin, there's ground oregano or oregano. And chili powder and a bit of salt and pepper. So that's my spice mix in there. So ground coriander or cilantro if you're over the pond, cumin, oregano, what else was the other one? Salt, pepper and chili powder. I'll put a little bit extra chili powder in there because I don't mind a hot and
Heat's always nice.
a bit of heat, and Liam just gets what he's given, so there he is.
Say thank you very much for the home cooked meal.
Right, so what's next? Tomatoes and chicken stock. Okay, so just a tin of chopped tomatoes.
You're just getting poured straight in.
Yep, they're getting poured straight in.
Cool.
Like that, nice and easy. Okay, and then about 400 ml of chicken stock. Now I didn't bring chicken stock, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. Okay, as it happens to be a 400 ml can of tomatoes, so I'm just going to fill it up with water again. Save us measuring. So a can of tomatoes, and then the can again, water. Spices. A good glug of
Tomato paste.
Tomato puree. This just gives it a richness and a tomatoey flavour. So we'll get a good
Creamy
glug of
texture.
that in, like that. Mint. Okay. And because we want the chicken stock, not water, I'm just going to crumble my chicken stock cube into the mix. Look at that.
Pan's filling up nicely.
Yeah, pan's filling up beautifully. Give that a mix there now. That's a good stir. Wow. Okay. And then the good bit. Put a lid on it and leave that for about half an hour. So we'll come back in about half an hour and we'll see how that's done. Okay, so in the meantime, I think I'm going to have a beer. Beer?
Ooh, go on.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a beer while that cooks down. Put some more wood on, tidy this rubbish up, and I'll come back when that's cooked. Cheers. Right, so dinner's blipping away there. It's got about 30 to 40 minutes to go on there to cook down, so we're gonna have to kill the time somehow, so we've got a bit of hazy gin. Gonna give this a go. Then we'll come back to that in a little while, and it'll be ready to serve. So, cheers, cheers, mate. Happy camping, and we'll see you all at dinner time. Bye. Right, it's time. Should we give this a go, guys? So we've got the pork chili soup on there. I've got some sour cream. Do you want yours in or on the side?
On the side, please.
On the side, okay. We've got some sour cream. We've got some chopped chilies, and we've got some coriander. Let's do this then, shall we? So, ladle.
Look at that.
Look at that. Okay, so it's the pork chili. That's the wrong packet. That's this one. Duh. Okay, excuse fingers. Go in with some, they're just chopped pickled jalapenos. Just put them on the top like that, so it looks dead pretty. Some chopped coriander. Happy with that?
Very happy.
A spoon. Okay, so we'll just turn that around and serve that to Liam. There you go, mate.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
While you're eating that, I'll serve mine.
It's going nice and hot.
Good. I'll just come back round to me. Okay. Same again. Except I'm having the sour cream on mine. Just going to have a dollop of sour cream in the middle. Some chopped jalapenos. And some coriander. Right, there we go, guys. So that's a pork chili soup. I'll put the recipe in the comments, so it'll be there if you want to follow it. But I assure you, it will taste as good as it looks. I've had this before. This is amazing. So I'm gonna go and enjoy this. You don't want to see us eating this because it's no, you'll just switch off. So I'll let you crack on. I'm going to crack on with this, and we'll come back later for some shots around the camp, and maybe a beer or two.
Awesome.
See you later. Way aye. Well, that's dinner all done and dusted. It was the pork chili soup. How was yours, Liam? All right?
It was absolutely lovely.
Good, okay. So, again, I'll put the recipe in the comments in the bottom, so keep an eye out for that if you fancy giving it a go. It's not a difficult recipe. Give it a go at home before you try it out camping. We've had ours. We're going to have a beer or two now, I think. We're just going to chill now in front of a campfire. We've got the kettle on as well. We might have a hot drink before bed. But that's us pretty much now for the night. So I'm going to sign off. So it's good night from me. And it's good night from him. Okay, good night. I'll catch you in the morning. Maybe a bacon sandwich and some coffee for breakfast, if I can be bothered. But we'll see you then. Okay, so good night, everybody.
Good night.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's just gone 7 o'clock. We're up and about. We've got a bit of a fire going. Got some bacon on the go. While that's cooking, we're just busy packing up bits of tent and bits of hammock and tarps and things like that. It was a wet night. It rained on and off all night practically. Not heavily, but that was just amazing. It was just so nice, just lying in your hammock, all snuggled up, just listening to the rain pitter pattering on the top, knowing that you're warm and dry. It was just so nice. But yeah, so that's another camp done. Have you had fun, Liam?
Loved it.
There you go, there's a result. Liam's loved it. So we're just going to pack up stuff now and have some breakfast. We're going to have a bacon sandwich and a mug of coffee. Then we're going to head off home. So I'm going to leave you at that. You enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. And we're going to get ourselves sorted. Bye-bye now.